Hello, this is Marie Lundi, your trusted real estate advisor. And so as we are wrapping up 2021, one of the questions that I'm coming across quite frequently is, what is the forecast for the housing market in 2022? And so today I want to go over some data, some insights, and some quotes from some of the leading economists in this market that talk about what we can expect to see in the housing market in the year to come. Hey, by the way, if you've been enjoying my videos, feel free to subscribe to my channel, give it a like, and also forward it to your friends.
And so I really think that this conversation starts with the mortgage rates and where they are heading. So that being said, let's dive right into this quote from Doug Duncan at Fannie Mae. In essence, he is saying that right now we forecast mortgage rates to average 3.3% in 2022, which, though slightly higher than 2020 and 2021, by historical standards remain extremely low and supportive of mortgage demand and affordability. And so looking at this graph from Freddie Mac, we see that the 30-year fixed rate back in January 2018 was slightly under 5%. And we could see that between 2018 all the way through last year, the rates have gone down significantly, hitting at its lowest late last year, late 2020. And of course, this year, the mortgage rates have been going up slightly above 3%. But looking at the mortgage rates in context, we are able to see from this graph that although the rates have been going up over the past 12 months, they still remain at an historical low point. Now, the projection is in 2022. The mortgage rates will continue to climb. And we could see here that first quarter, they're predicting the rates to go up to 3.2, following to 3.4, and ending the year around 3.6%. So those are forecasts. We, of course, don't know what will happen, but that is the projection. But even if we were to make it to the rate of 3.6%, you could see that just looking back 5 years ago, those rates still remain very attractive and very low. And so if you're thinking about buying a house next year, definitely keep an eye out on the mortgage rate, because as the mortgage rate increase, the cost of buying a house will be more. And so even if the price of the house is slightly adjusted downward, because of the interest rate going up, your monthly payment may actually be higher. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, what we see here is that mortgage rates aren't the only thing on the rise for next year. Home prices are forecasted to appreciate as well. And so in this graph, we see the home price forecast for 2022. As per 6 of the industry experts, they're saying that on average, homes will appreciate across the nation by about 5.1% in 2022. And so what does that mean? So we've seen across the country, home prices have appreciated over the past 18 months at record-breaking levels. In some cases, we're hearing home appreciation as high as 18, 19, 20% in some parts of the country. Now, moving into next year, the forecast is that homes will continue to appreciate, but at a much slower and more moderate rate. And so lead economists are definitely not projecting a decline in prices, but rather a slower rate of appreciation. And so this may come as a surprise because there's a lot of headlines that there is a housing collapse pending, but the challenge still remains a shortage of inventory. So prices will continue to appreciate, although now much slower, as long as we have a low level of houses on the market, which is currently the case in most part of the country and also here where I do business, right? So we have low inventory and we still have a strong demand from buyers looking to buy homes. And so that is what is continuing to increase prices of homes. However, as more homes come on the market, right, the real estate market will rebalance itself. But going into next year, it seems as though, once again, prices will continue to go up, although in moderation, because we still have an issue of low inventory. Lastly, I want to leave you with this graph and also put things into perspective. And so this is data from Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, National Association of Realtors, and MBA. And you could see, looking at the yellow line, which represent the number of homes that sold in 2020, it shows that 6.5 million homes sold that year of 2020, which was a record high by all standards. And yet in 2021, even more homes across this country sold. And the forecast for 2022 is that those numbers are expected to exceed that of 2021 and also 2020. So needless to say that the forecast for the housing market for 2022 is very strong.
And so I hope that this information was helpful. If you are interested to speak specifically about the market forecast in your neighborhood, please don't hesitate to contact me. Once again, this is Marie Lundi, here to help.